Hey everyone, and welcome back to another epic edition of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach, where the riffs reign supreme and the music rocks. Tonight I have a subscriber request from @Flintstone-T6M, who wants me to check out the track Queen of the Murder Scene by The Warning live at Teatro Metropolitan from the year 2022. But before we get into this track, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. Here at Metal Nights, we are family, and if you want to support the channel and you want to wear the colors, please go check out the Metal Coach merch. All the links are in the description of this video. All that and more when the Metal Coach returns, coming up next. Welcome back to the show, everyone. I'm your host, Steven, the Metal Coach Holley. Let's go ahead and introduce The Warning to you. You have Dani on lead vocals and lead guitar, Ali on bass and backing vocals. You have Pow on drums and backing vocals. So let's do some headbanging. Let's crank up Queen of the Murder Scene live by The Warning. Let's rock.
You don't really wanna be like me. Fuck the tension of being incomplete. You don't really wanna understand what it's like to have blood on your head. You don't deserve the throne, the crown is mine. So I really don't plan to resign. You don't really wanna lose the fear. Didn't try this to fit my tear. And I don't wanna destroy ya. Open your eyes, cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but let's see you try. I'm a machine of emotion, a perfect scene for the murder queen. You can't always care what's tomorrow, but it just doesn't apply to me. Give me something worth living for. Oh, and so will make everything fun. It's not something I like to conceal. I have no mercy and I never will.
Man, this track is killer. Right out of the gate, man, this track just hits you with that atmosphere and the tension from the live version of Teatro Metropolitan. Just gives everything room to breathe, and you can feel the crowd locked in before that big push and that rush of the track and the energy of the track. That opening chug guitar riff from Dani is just power-packed and sets the tone for this killer and intense performance. Man, this is going to be fun. Let's do it Metal Coach style. All right, let's open things up. Let's talk about the vocals of Dani here and her stage presence. To me, this is where she shines in such a big way. She is in total command of the stage and really just fires up the crowd with her movements, her mannerisms, her energy, and she is just incredible. One of the best in the business right now from the front woman status. Her vocal delivery is controlled and intense at the same time. She moves between a haunting and almost theatrical tone in the verses and then just pushes into that gritty, commanding presence as the track builds in intensity and just soars when we get into the chorus. What really stands out to me is her vocal phrasing. She doesn't just sing the melody, she is shaping it. She leans into certain syllables, pulls back on others, and just creates that emotional tension that matches the intensity of the track. Just freaking brilliant. Another thing that makes her special on this track is her pitch stays solid even while she's playing guitar. And that's not an easy thing to do coming from somebody who plays guitars and sings. You can hear the breath support is there, the projection is there, and she's not over singing. She lets the dynamics of the track do the work, which is exactly what is needed in this kind of track. You need both those layers, and she just does a brilliant job of it. And man, she is great front woman, great guitar player. I'm loving this. All right, let's go ahead and lock into the rhythm section of Ali on bass and Pow on the drums. And this is where they take this track to another level, in my opinion. They are I don't know what the word I could use, the engine that drives this track forward and gives it such intensity and just so much power, in my opinion. Now, Allie on the bass, man, she is doing more than just holding it down on the low end. Her tone is thick, it's beefy, it's clean, it's got bite that just cuts through the mix. She sits right there in the pocket between the kick drum and the guitar, and her bass lines are technical. She's adding grooves and movement to the track that is just brilliant and just really fills out the track, fills out the sound and the intensity, just gives it depth and overall attitude. I love it. She's not just writing those root notes. She's adding those subtle runs and transitions that keeps this track alive underneath the vocals of Dani, and it is brilliant. Now, Pow on the drums. Man, she is brilliant. She is technical, and her technique is sharp and deliberate and powerful. I love how she uses those strong snare accents to push those transition moments, and her cymbal work is impeccable. What I really like is her control. She knows when to pull back. She knows when to hit it hard and move this track forward. I love that she adds those timely double bass kicks that give this track an even heavier sounding moment at certain times. Her fills are clean, they're timed perfectly, and they always lead the band into the next section of the track with purpose. This rhythm section is special. They are the engine that drives the track. Man, they are brilliant. So let's turn it up. Let's finish the track, Queen of the Murder Scene, by the Warning live from Teatro Metropolitan in 2022. Let's get it done. Let's break it down Metal Coach style. Let's go.
Destroy ya. Open your eyes, cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but let's see you try. I'm on my scene, no emotion, a perfect scene of a murder queen. You can't always tell what's the moral, but it just doesn't apply to me. Destroy me. Open your eyes, cause you can't even see the fact that I just can't be controlled by anything but let's see you try. I'm on my scene, no emotion, a perfect scene of a queen. You can't always kill what's immortal, but it just doesn't apply to me. It just doesn't apply to me. Muchas gracias.
Wow. 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 Man, they never cease to amaze me. Every time I do one of their tracks, they just blow me away. And it's no different here. This track has just got so much intensity, so much raw power. And I love this part of the track to me because it's even more heavier than the other parts, at least in my opinion. At least that's what it sounds like in my ear. And I love it. It is great, man. Brilliant. Now, let's talk about the chorus because this is where this track really hits you in the mouth. It's catchy without losing edge. The melody just sticks, but it still carries that dark, dramatic tone that defines the track. The layering of the vocals, especially with Ali and Powell backing up Dani, gives it a bigger sound live than you might expect with just a three-piece band. They are brilliant. And this is where the crowd energy really kicks in my belief. You can feel the connection between the band and the audience. The dynamics open up, the sound gets bigger, and the chorus becomes the moment everyone locks in together. That's a sign of a strong, hook-driven section done right, and a band that knows exactly how to write a powerful hard rock and metal song. I would categorize this as a metal song, in my opinion. Man, brilliant. Of course, we have to talk about the guitar side of things, especially on my channel, because I love guitar work. And one of the things I've been waiting to hear, because I've listened to some of their stuff. I haven't listened to everything. And when people give me a track to listen to, I've been waiting to hear Dani let loose a little bit on the guitar end of things. And man, on this one, she does so. She totally rocks it. And so let's get into Dani's guitar work a little bit here. Dani's rhythm playing is tight and aggressive, but it's also very precise. She's not overloading the tone with gain. You can hear the clarity in the chord work, especially in those palm muted sections. It really gives those riffs she plays a punch that really escalates this track live, in my opinion. Now, the solo is where she really brings in melody over speed. She's not trying to shred for the sake of it. She does show off her technical side on the solo, which really shows me how good of a guitarist she is. She wrote a solo that fits the mood of the track. Her solo is long, which I absolutely love. Her solo is melodic, and her phrasing is freaking brilliant. In the solo, there's that space and there's that sense of direction. Her runs, bends, and legato are intentional, and all the notes she plays resolve perfectly, and her tone cuts through the track without getting harsh. It feels like an extension of the story, not just a break in the track. Just a brilliant effort on the guitar side by Dani. Man, I'm impressed. Good job. Love it. So what makes this track so brilliant live? To me, it's the balance. You get precision and emotion working together. The band is tight, but they don't sound mechanical. There's space in the mix. There's clarity in every instrument, and the performance feels alive. Each member knows their role, executes it at a high level. Dani brings that storytelling element. Ali anchors the groove with that strong tonal foundation, and Powell drives everything forward with that controlled power and chaos. And when you put that together in a venue like Teatro Metropolitan with that kind of crowd energy, it elevates the entire experience and the entire track. This isn't just a performance. It is a statement from a band who is brilliant. So guys, what do you think of the track called Queen of the Murder Scene from The Warning live from Teatro Metropolitan in 2022? Leave your thoughts in the comments section. I want to hear your take and your favorite moments from the video. Also, guys, please make sure you go check out all things The Warning. Check out their merchandise, check out their music, and make sure you check out all of the band's socials. All the links are in the description of this video. And if Metal Nights, guys, is part of your week, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you never miss another epic episode of Metal Nights with the Metal Coach. And at Metal Coach, we are family. And if you want to support the channel and you want to wear the colors, check out the Metal Coach merch I have for you. Links are all in the description of the video. I would appreciate it. I want to thank my subscriber at Flintstone-T6M for suggesting this one. Thank you so much. Sorry it took so long to get it to you. I've been trying to recover, and we've had soccer playoffs going on. Please keep them coming. I absolutely love this one. Thank you so very much. And guys, I want to thank you all for joining me today. And as always, guys, keep it fun, keep it metal, crank up something loud today. Keep the faith and never let anyone make you feel afraid. Take care, guys. I'll see you guys really soon. Keep it metal. Take care, guys.